Do our emotions define our identity? Sometimes this question can be really tricky. For instance, when we are feeling sad and we are feeling uncomfortable with some situations or with something that is happening in our life, we just think that maybe we are a sad person. So we confuse the feeling that we are having with our personality. So the question is, what makes us feel in a sort of way? Is it the money that we earn, or is it the love that we receive from other people and the way how they make us feel? So in this series of video, we are going to dig deeper in this massive and unarticulated but beautiful world of feelings, trying to find the best answer to our questions. We all know that emotions are a big part of our life and the way how we deal with the other people. Therefore, trying to identify them as their cure is very important, and especially name them is a good way to start understanding them. What are emotions? Based on Dr. Paul Ekman, emotions are a process, a particular kind of automatical appraisal influenced by our evolutionary and personal past, in which we sense that something important to our welfare is occurring, and a set of psychological change and emotional behavior begins to deal with the situation. Basically, what that means is emotion are messages sent by our brain telling us that something is about to happen in our life or something has to change. Most people think that these feelings, especially the negative ones, are a bad thing. We shouldn't have them, and we are sometimes ashamed of them. And these actually depend from culture to culture, but actually they're good. I like to define them as a friend, as someone that is just taking care of you and giving you advice. Take them like friends sending you a message, and the message is in case of you're feeling nervous and you say, hey, there is something that you have to do, or maybe it's like a message that it says, wow, congratulations, you're doing really, really great, so keep going, you have my support. So that's when you actually feel happy, fulfilled, and you are excited for what you are doing in your life, Another case, the message can be, hey, you are taking the wrong path, you need to change something. Or maybe it's just a nod saying, hey, just get ready. For example, you are going to a date and unconsciously your body, your brain is trying to get ready for it, and you are brainstorming because you are going to meet someone that you never met before, and you have to introduce your persona to another human being. So you actually are deciding and filtering all the things that you are going to say and trying to have a guideline of how you are going to share yourself to this new person. So it can be, I don't know, maybe it can be you just wanna present yourself as a funny and outgoing person, or maybe in another case it can be that you just wanna appear as a very serious person, thoughtful. But sometimes what happens is, in this particular case, you are that anxious if you really care about the date, that when you are there during the date you actually forgot everything that you thought that you are going to say in that moment to that person. So actually this example, it can fit better in an interview. For example, in an interview, you know that you have to prepare yourself knowing how you are going to show that you are the perfect fit for their company. So you have to do research and you have to go through their social media or website in order to know as much as you can about them, and as well as you have to prepare what you're gonna say about yourself, how you're gonna sell yourself, right? So if you're feeling in that case anxious about or nervous about the interview, is a good thing. It's just your brain telling you something. You have to do something, you have to prepare yourself for this interview that is going to come very soon. So the point is that I want you to understand is that you don't have to ignore your emotion, your feelings. You don't have to suppress them and pretend that they never happened and you never felt like that. But you have to welcome them and you have to listen to them carefully, trying to understand what is the message about and try to react according to that, but also you have to understand how often you are feeling that way in sort of way. Maybe you're feeling sad 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, and then afterwards you just like try to dig deeper on that point and what is making you feel like that. Is it you're unhappy because the work that you are doing, or maybe the people that you are hanging with, or just simply you don't like the city that you are living in? So it must be a reason why you are feeling that. And also try to find out how often, and but also how intense they are. Are they like something that you feel 1 second and they disappear? Then it's not like a big deal, you don't have to worry about it, it's just like a normal process. But also try to understand, is this feeling helping me to become a better person? Is this something that legit, or something that is just like I shouldn't be worried about? For example, when we are feeling jealous about someone, let's say about your friend that is like accomplishing something, and you feel, oh my god, I'm jealous. That's not something that is you recognize it as it is. So it's like very foolish feeling that you just try to ignore it in that case, because it's not something that is going to help you in your growth. But knowing that it's like a foolish feeling, it's just like as a way to understand it. And yeah, like try to listen them, and according to what it is the message, try to reaction, because you know what they say, for each action there is a reaction. So you actually act as a response of your feeling. So again, thank you so much for listening, and this is just an introduction of all the videos that I'm going to share with you guys, all my thoughts and research that I'm going to do on feelings specifically, because I think it's like, as I said before, they play a huge role in our life, and they are important for us, because they shape the way how we are dealing with people, and how we are dealing with ourselves as well, and how we're living our life. So for me, it is really important to understand them and share with you if you guys are interested. And yeah, let me know what do you think about feelings. How do you feel in this moment? I know that it's a very tough moment because we are going through this pandemic, this coronavirus, but try your best to see always the bright side of events, of things that are happening throughout our life, because there is always a reason. There is always a reason why things are happening to us. So instead of taking it passively, just try to figure out what that means, why it's happening this to me as a person, but also to us as like human beings, and a collective and a community. And thank you so much for listening to this video, guys. That was nice, sorry. It was really nice to shoot this first video ever in my life, first YouTube channel. First YouTube video. And I hope to see you soon, and stay tuned. And for now, take care. Bye, guys. Take care. Ciao.